Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. Hello, and welcome to Let's Sip and Talk with FREMA. So today is hump day. Thank God. Almost finished with the work week. Hope everybody's being productive and being kind to one another. Remember what we always say, it doesn't cost a thing to be kind. Compliment somebody. Make somebody's day. So today we have a returning guest on, Mr. JB, Jerome Brown. He's a movie producer, and he's also a plethora of other things that he can do, number of talents. But today he's bringing on his cast of his movie, Forbidden Love. So without further ado, let's bring on JB.
He's 18 years old, Dennis. We've been married 20 years, you cheating son of a bitch.
NIKKEI.
Don't touch me.
What do you think of me, some type of slut? He's the only one I've ever been with.
You gave her $100,000.
This is Caroline. I love you.
We'll see about that. Oh, dear. You're not the first. And you certainly won't be the last.
Why didn't you tell me, Pops? RAQUAN, I didn't know who that girl was. I didn't know.
I love you, Caroline. Oh no! No!
You're forbidden love. RAQUAN!
I haven't seen or spoken to you in 4 days. You can't be that busy.
Love it, love it, love it. I had the pleasure of watching it last night. You gave us a snippet, so tonight I get to watch the whole thing, and I'm excited. So how have you been doing?
I've been great. You said it was hump day. I ain't doing no humping.
Well, you better start.
I'm great. How you doing?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm glad that you were able to share your cast members with us today. So, you know, we could just pick their brains, see how it's going and all that good stuff. You know, I like to dive in. So I would love for you to bring them on. And I appreciate it too.
Absolutely. I have a wonderful cast. The beautiful thing about the cast is that several of us worked together before, and, you know, we just became family, and we continue to work. And I have 9 more scripts that I'll be producing. So we're going to continue to work together.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah,
but I definitely want to first and foremost bring my right hand girl. I can't call him my right hand man, but NASHA, who plays my wife in the movie, NIKKEI.
Okay.
She was my first assistant director, and so I'm going to let NASHA take the lead from this point forward.
Okay. Hey, NASHA, how are you doing? Uh-oh. We can't hear. Oh, it was muted.
All right. It's real sensitive. Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am. How are you doing today?
Hi, I am well. Thank you so much for having me on today.
You're more than welcome. Thanks for taking the time out to come on. I know you guys are very, very busy. Mr. Brown spoke very highly of you from the last interview that we did. So it is a pleasure to meet you today.
Ah, thank you. Thank you. JB just knows how to bring out the best in you. So it's all him. It's all him.
So Nasha, tell us about the movie itself. Not too much because I have to finish watching it before you bring on the other cast members. Like, just give us some insight of it. Anything you feel you would want us to know.
What I love particularly about Forbidden Love is that this is a story that anyone can really relate to. When you watch it, you will be on the edge of your seat the entire time. So it is just a great parallel to life. You know how once you think you've got it figured out, or once you know what's going on, all of a sudden, hey, you're like, wait a minute, there's something else there. So, and that's the way this movie plays, just when you least expect it. So I love it.
I love it. I love it. I can't wait to finish it tonight. I can't wait. So if you'd like to bring on the other cast members, we'll be glad to have them.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so let's bring in, I like to say the person who brings a little comic relief to the film, and his name is Reggie. Let's bring him on in.
Hello, Reggie. How are you?
Hey, how you doing?
I am fine. Thanks for taking the time out to come on with us today, just to talk and give us a little insight of your journey with working with JB in filming the movie Forbidden Love. What part did you play in it, and how did some of your personal aspects come out into your character?
Oh, yeah. JB is a great person to work with. He's very hard worker, very perfectionist kind of person. I know nobody's not perfect, but he will strive to be perfect as well as I am. But during this filming with Forbidden Love was a great movie. And I bring out some of the comic feel in the movie. Actually, what I did was, back in the day when I was small, I used to go with my aunt to a lot of people's houses. They used to have parties and everything. And I'm just telling a little bit about my character. So I go to the parties, I see uncles, and I see a lot of grandpas sit around and drink a lot and talk about the word all the time. They tell you the word, but next thing you know, when they finish telling you the word, they're picking up a bottle of some champagne. Yeah, boy, the word of God now. You better go ahead and do what you got to do now. Wait a minute now. Hey, hold on. You just told me the word. Now you sitting up here drinking. So
Right.
That's my character. That's what I get that character from, which is the real McCoy.
Okay.
The real McCoy. So, yeah, I brought that out. It's just, observing that experience I had when I was a young child. So that brought that out in kind of characterization and kind of feel with that character. So it was very fun just making the movie, I tell you.
Well, that's good. And we see how I'm a strong believer of everything happens for a reason. So sometimes we don't know what our reason is at that moment, but just something from a kid to now, you were able to use that, to become a greater you. So, hey, it worked out.
Yes, it did.
Get around the uncles who get that word and be sipping at the same time.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So is this your first movie, Reggie?
Oh no.
Okay.
No, I've been doing this for a long time. Actually, I started. Well, actually, I can say this. Acting chose me. I didn't choose acting, so I can't help but do what I do, and I can't help but anything else I do, I just don't feel comfortable at doing it. I just have to do this because this is what I do.
Right.
I started in engaging it in 2011, but I already had it in me before I came out the womb. But I engaged it in 2001, but I actually took part and really got serious in 2011.
Okay.
So that's how that really started, gradually coming on up, and I just fully did it now. So
that's good. And Nasha, I can tell that you're just like he said, he had it from the womb, and I can tell that it seemed comfortable for you, if that makes sense. Especially the scene you and him, you and JB. I can't remember because I know I was watching some of it. It was kind of late. I should have started watching it earlier. I don't know if y'all were playing golf or something. He was teaching you to play something, and the way he was holding you, it just seemed so natural to where I said, wait, are they a couple? In real life, I had to realize, no, this is just a movie, Freema. This is just a movie. But I can tell that both of you, y'all just have that passion for it. it comes out in, you know, your character, in the way you're moving, the whole persona. So
Well,
I know
I mean, like I
first rodeo.
Well, no, but I mean, like I said, just to attest to JB's writing, NIKKEI, who's the character I played, just the way he wrote her and the relationship that she had with Dennis, it was just natural. It was just natural just to fall into the character and just really evolve her so that you could really feel like, oh, okay, they a couple. And you're like, oh, no, they not. Like, I think we fooled a couple of people on the set that didn't know us either. I think they thought we were a couple.
Yeah, it seemed so natural. It really did. It really did.
Yeah, we had a couple of people on the set and it was like, oh, he flirting in front of his wife. He gonna get caught. Ooh. I'm spilling the beans, but you know. But just like Reggie said, it's just one of those things. I believe too that pretty much, you know, acting and this chose me. I really see it as a more of a ministry. It's just a way to express yourself and allow people to see themselves without them actually being that person. So it's a good way to escape. It's a good way to get that bird's eye view to see sometimes how you're affecting other people and how other people are affecting you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And what other cast members do we have that you want to bring up?
Okay, let's bring up Mr. Venzel. They have, I don't know if you got to that scene yet, but if you have not, when you do, you'll be like, that is what NASHA was talking about. They have this scene between him and JB, and it is just, whew.
Hello, how are you?
Good evening. How are you?
I am fine. So, Venzel, tell us a little about yourself. How'd you get started?
I'm a marketing professional.
Okay.
And I had a client here in town. I live in Columbia, who used to advertise her events and her plays with me. And one day I just, you know, jokingly said to her, say, you got a role for me? When can I get on stage? I want to do one of those plays. And she looked at me kind of funny and said, are you serious? I said, yeah, I can do that. I can stand in the background. I can, you know, sit down and make small talk with people in the cast. You know, I don't have to have lines. You know, I just want to hang out and be on stage. And she said, well, I'll think about that. And she actually did call me in for an audition. First time she called me in, she didn't. She said I was a little older for the characters in that particular production. But she gave me some suggestions, some tips. I took them and actually did another play with a gentleman here in Columbia. And then she called me back for another audition. She said that she thought that, you know, I would fit that character. So I auditioned, she cast me, and it's been on and popping since.
Oh, wow. Well, that's amazing. And see, you won't know unless you speak up or say something, even if it is in a joking way.
Yeah, I was completely joking.
Completely joking.
I had no idea that I would have a passion for acting. I used to sing years ago, sang with a couple of groups, you know, toured around the States and that kind of thing. But I never considered acting, even though I had been around entertainment. I just never considered it. And then now I know.
Now you know. Tell us about your character in Forbidden Love. What type of person is he?
Yeah, without revealing too much, DeMarcus is a neighborhood businessman, and he's just trying to do good business the way he knows how. And so I've got a couple of critical things going on with the characters. I cross paths with the attorney and his wife, and you know, we try to work our way through doing some business together.
Okay. The attorney. I see he was teaching a class.
Oh yeah, JB is a great teacher now.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely have to finish it up and see what Mr. Venzel is doing in the movie, so I can see what path y'all crossed and what kind of business you're talking about. It don't sound legal, but I don't know. We'll see.
It's all about perspective.
We shall see. Nasha, who else do we have? What other cast members?
All right, let's bring on Ernest really quickly. Ernest is, you'll have to see, like, how far did you get in the movie, Miss Frema?
I can tell you I got to where y'all were. Was y'all golfing or something? Like I caught that piece, but I see where he met the daughter, I'll say Dennis or JB. I'm surprised. I told him I'm surprised he let her move in. You know, the son kind of interrupted his class. And I don't know if that was towards the beginning of the movie or not, but he introduced her to his father. And the father seemed real down to earth without, like, again, I was shocked. I was really shocked at that, but that's kind of how far I got.
Well, I think Ernest is one of those characters who sort of pulls it all together. He's just all throughout there, very constant.
Okay. Well, hello. How are you?
Hey, how you doing? I'm doing great.
I'm fine. I'm fine. How are you today?
I am doing well.
That's good. So if you don't mind, how'd you get started in the acting industry?
Well, I got started about 3 years ago. I just retired from the Marine Corps, and I received an email asking for some people with fixed being called the 24. In the audition, I go to be chosen as the one, and that's actually how I met JB. We both were chosen to be.
I think we're having a bad connection.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
That's okay.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, my connection is very bad, huh?
Yeah, it could be. I don't know where you're located. It could be the weather. I know we've been having some bad weather.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he froze. We may have to come back to Ernest.
Okay.
Yeah.
So while Ernest is getting everything together, let's bring up Rebecca.
Hi, Rebecca. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am fine. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule. So, Rebecca, tell us a little about yourself.
So I used to act when I was in high school and college, like did all the drama plays, and then my mood disorder got a little bit worse, and so I basically got afraid of no, and so took like a 10-year hiatus, and now I'm married, 2 kids, was in California for a little while, and started auditioning right before Corona hit, and then that kind of, froze everything. Then we moved out to the East Coast, and I was like, I still like doing this, and everyone says Atlanta is the new Hollywood, so started auditioning here. JB this was my second audition, but the first one that I landed. The first audition I did, I got to do hair and makeup instead, so trying to be well-rounded in the industry.
Right. Always, it's good to have your foot in all kinds of things. So that's good. Multiple streams of income too. So tell us about your character in the movie, Rebecca.
So I played Denise Carter, the mother of the main girl, Caroline.
Okay, see, that didn't even register. You had black hair in the movie.
Yeah, I play with my hair too much. Like today I was practicing for a shoot I'm doing with my neighbors, so I'm like getting, like, this isn't dye, it's just spraying, but like practiced some gore stuff because we're doing a Halloween thing. So I changed my hair a lot. Have to keep it blonde because I just got headshots, so keeping it that way for a minute. But either way, I am Caroline's abusive, crack-addicted mother, basically a middle-aged woman who is holding on to her youth a little bit too much with the lifestyle that she lives. And, she's not a nice lady. Yeah. She is not a very nice lady at all. But I've also kind of told my mom that she's, without going into too many details, she's kind of a red herring about a couple things.
Okay.
So it's like one of those, you think I'm bad, but just wait. Just wait.
Okay. And yeah, it did not register. So yeah, you left Caroline with her siblings.
Yeah.
All of them.
All 8.
All 8.
Only 2 of them have the same parent because there's twins in there, of course. Can't have that many kids without like going into some kind of statistic and at least getting double or something.
Right. Exactly. So how did it feel, going into that type of role?
I honestly, if she wasn't as much of a character as she is, I might not have taken it because she has she's deeper than you first think. And so taking that role was kind of a lot of families are affected by addiction, and my family is no different on both sides of the family that it's there. So taking this role, I really wanted to do it justice and show some of my family who haven't been able to see their loved ones get past it that people do get past it. People do well, they get well, and I just messed up.
Got you. Okay.
With how much I went into.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. JB, I have a question for you. I know when we were speaking before, I asked how you go about choosing roles, for individuals. So is this something that, with a difficult role like this, how do you go about, finding someone that would fit that role, or do you leave it up to them? If I'm asking that correctly. No.
No. You're not asking it. You're not asking it incorrectly. So I'm a little weird, kind of, with my selection process because there are a lot of actors that they can be great actors, but they think they know everything. And I would rather work with a good actor who has a great attitude, who's willing to learn, willing to listen, and willing to conform, than to have a great actor who's horrible to work with. And so in my selection process, there's actually been times, several times in Atlanta, when I would go in and pretend that I was auditioning just so that I can check out people's attitudes. And once or twice, some people recognized me, and I was like, shh. And they were like, what do you mean, she? I don't want nobody to know who I am. How are they not going to know who you are? Okay. But
I mean, you so clean cut. I mean, you get what I'm saying? Like, you just so soon as somebody see you, I'm pretty sure they're going to know it's something. Yeah. I don't know if you can hide that.
I disguise, like undercover boss. Yeah, I disguise. But when we were auditioning for Rebecca, there were not for Rebecca, but for Rebecca's character, there were several elements that went into place. And since I had a team who were making the decision collectively, then everybody had to have some input. I knew the character intimately because this used to be a play, and we did it 4 times in various different states. But in order for it to be effective on screen, my whole team had to agree. So when we were down to the last 2, really, quite honestly, it really didn't take all of that. I knew that's just a gift God gave me. I knew the first time I read Rebecca, she was it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good, Rebecca. That the whole team actually agreed, upon you. So that has to feel good.
Oh yeah, it was an amazing feeling because, again, in California, I had started auditioning and there was a lot going on. It was a lot of student films because I was in Northern California near San Francisco. So there was student films, real films, all sorts of stuff. And I didn't know as much as I know now about auditioning. And so if I did, it might have gone different, but I would hear absolutely nothing whatsoever. Not even a thank you for auditioning, which I know isn't common, but if you're just starting in the industry yourself, it isn't the worst thing to do.
Right.
But yeah, it was very, very relieving to be able to audition for people and have them like my energy, because I can be a very hyperactive person, a little bit whelming, you know, not necessarily overwhelming at times, but I can be whelming. And so like getting to work with them, talk with them, like they gave me feedback about the auditions while I was reading to them. And so having the opportunity, because with Corona, you don't get feedback right away that much anymore, you know? And so having the opportunity to go back and forth with a real director and like learn more about subtext and what they look for and how to react to them, because I was kind of out of practice, hadn't done anything in a decade. So like it was a great opportunity, great experience, like just auditioning for JB alone and NASHA and the team. And that alone really helped boost my confidence. Even before getting the role, I was like, this has been a great experience as it is. Like I'm already learning.
That's good. That's great. That's definition of a true leader. You know, they give feedback. They want you to succeed. So that's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that with us, Rebecca. I appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
You're more than welcome. Nasha, who do we have up next?
Okay, so next we're going to bring to the is this called the stage, Miss Freeman?
I know, that's how I was thinking in my head. Like, you say stage.
Yeah, the virtual stage, right? So next we're going to bring to the virtual stage Miss Joyce.
Seems like we're supposed to clap, you know, since you did it like that. Bring up Joyce.
I'll do the sound effects in the back.
Hey, Joyce, how are you? Joyce
and Passion. Joyce and Passion.
I'm Joyce.
Hi.
I'm Passion. How you doing?
I'm Passion. How y'all doing today?
We're doing great. How about you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. So we'll start with Joyce. Miss Joyce, tell us, you know, how'd you get started in the acting field, in the industry? And what do you like most about it?
Well, you know what I like most is I actually didn't act. I was actually being me. Okay. The things that I did in the movie was within my element. I'm actually bringing the word in church, and that's who I am. This is what I do. But so it was not strange for me to do that. And I also was a medic at a very dramatic scene. And I worked many years with EMS as a medic. So I was within my element, so it made it rather comfortable for me to do what I did.
Oh, wow. Well, that's amazing. Now, Joyce, is that something that you kind of had an option of choosing that role, or just kind of happened in your grace? You know, did it just happen?
Well, you know, I kind of asked for it. I didn't expect to get it. I was just kind of running my mouth and asked for it. And then when he said, okay, cool, you can, then I got really excited because I really didn't expect to do it.
Okay.
But I was glad to do it.
That's good. That's good. How did it feel being on set? Is this your first movie, or you did movies before?
No, it's first. It's first. I kind of did little things in church myself, like church plays and different things. But yes, this is the first movie. And I think I love the fellowship and the professionalism, and everything was rather cool. I really enjoyed it.
Do you see yourself?
I'm even excited about today. I was like a kid at Christmas time, just being able to come on and do this interview.
Oh, well, I appreciate that, Joyce. I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule to want to come on. I thank you so much for that. Do you see yourself continuing the acting career in the future?
Probably not.
No.
No, but I enjoyed it while it happened.
What if it's a part two?
You know, because I really don't think I'm that good, but I'm good at what I did because that's what I do. You know, so I enjoy watching and enjoy helping and just being there if I can be there to help somebody else. But I don't think so.
So you just more so want to be behind the scenes, maybe to help, like you said, help other
Yes.
individuals. Okay, okay. Someone said you are a born natural.
Oh, bless you.
Okay, thank you, Joyce. I appreciate it.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Passion.
How you doing?
I'm fine. Tell us, how'd you get into the industry of acting, being a great actor?
Well, I honestly don't think I'm a great actor. You know, I can act up and I can act a fool. But you know, I'll say plays, mostly plays. You know, our grandmother had us in church, and it kind of nurtured from there, just as far as just it being organic and being authentic to just get up and, you know, do what, you know, is said to us, you know, was given to us. So I'll say most of that acting, but I'm more of a singer, more of an artist in the acting. So, you know, when I heard Uncle JB, you know, when he had, you know, this movie and we were just going through the roles and he was like showing me, and he sent me the email about the movie and he showed me the role that I will be playing. I was like, this is me. This is me. I could definitely act in this form as far as an artist and all. So it was just a blessing just to be able to have my song, which is my first song, out. And you know that he actually liked it. I was like, hey, that's also, you know, number one, you know, that was also great to me that he liked it. He loved the concept and it just flowed with everything. So it just happened organically.
Well, that's good. That's great. And like Joyce was saying, and to you, Passion, being able to do something that you're already doing, you know, something you love to do, and that just makes a great product. So
yes, it does. It does. It makes the job so much easier, you know. So for sure.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to hear you sing one day, hopefully.
Oh yeah, just let me know. Just let me know. Just one of your favorite songs. Just send it to me. I'll do a cover to it for you.
Okay. Do you see yourself continuing down this journey?
Oh, for sure. I manifest and I write down a lot of, you know, things on my vision board. So I have a lot of things, and just this right here, just me starting off in the first song is just already a blessing. It already shows, you know, the potential I have, and, you know, it just inspires me to keep going. So I definitely have a lot of things, you know,
absolutely
coming out, and a lot of things you know, looking forward to.
That's good. Keep up the great work. Keep up the great work.
Thank you.
Is the Quantum Soul said passion is the perfect name for him because he has great passion for a lot of things, and he definitely cares about his goals and passion for things.
That's I appreciate amazing. That. Love. Thank you.
That is amazing.
Thank you so much.
Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Joyce and Passion. I appreciate you. All right, Nasha, who do we have up next?
All right, do we want to? Oh wow, hold on. It is called the Sit and Talk Show, right? Maybe
yes, it is. So, cheers.
Well, I am sitting.
JB, you're not good. You're not humble. You're not sitting. Like, what is going on?
I know. I'm just plain Jane. I'm trying to see.
What we gonna do with them? So let's see if we can get Ernest back on and see if his connection is doing better.
I think Ernest decided to stop.
Oh, okay, he had a bad connection.
Okay. All right, and now we have Miss SARAI.
Hi, SARAI. How are you? Uh-oh, but we didn't lose her.
SARAI, you're on mute.
Her mic is muted.
I think it's like she was frozen.
Okay.
Is there anyone else for some reason I can't down there that we're missing while we're waiting for them to come back?
No, I think SARAI is the last person.
Okay.
For right now that we have. And oh my goodness, you talk about a professional.
Hello, SARAI. How are you?
Good. Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. So, SARAI, tell me a little about yourself. How did you get involved in acting, young lady?
When I was 1, I did a commercial, and then I started acting because I got help from my parents, which is my mom. And then I started to grow up and I wanted to act more. Okay. And I got into movies and more commercials and started modeling too. And my mom taught me how to model.
Well, that's amazing. I always wanted to be a model, but I just couldn't get it. So kudos to you, SARAI. That has to be an amazing feeling for you.
Thank you.
When you go to school, do the kids ask you a lot of questions about it or anything?
No, because they don't really know what I do.
Oh, okay. I understand. That sometimes that's a good way to be, because then they'll be wanting your autograph and you can't get work done. So yeah, just kind of keep it on the low. So how'd you feel in doing the movie Forbidden Love?
I felt good and I felt happy, but when I got on, I was shy because I wouldn't say I don't do movies much, but I don't do movies much because I be shy.
You be shy. Well, it's just like a commercial, just a little longer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's great. I'm glad you decided to come on today and take the time out and speak with us. I appreciate it. How old are you, SARAI?
I'm 10.
10. Oh, okay. Do you see yourself doing this in the future? Maybe when you
Yes.
get about 15, 16, 20?
Yeah, when I get older.
Well, that's good. I'm definitely got to keep up with you. So in 10 years, I can come back and see what you got going on. Does that sound good?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
No, thank you. And you keep up the good work. Stay beautiful and stay blessed, okay?
You too.
Thank you so much. Oh, she's so cute.
So FREMA,
Uh-huh.
FREMA, I'd be remiss not to say I said this on the last interview. That was the first time that I said it publicly. That there were 7 other girls that auditioned for that role, and 2 of them were actually my niece. And when the selected ones were called back, SARAI came in, and it was a drop dead knockout. It was she was the first time she auditioned, it was a done deal.
Wow. So she's going to be doing amazing things from here on out. That's good.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And like you mentioned before, when you were on that, and I want to say NASHA mentioned is that it comes natural. Ernest said he was born with, like, and everyone that I had a pleasure of meeting today, you can just tell you guys have a passion for it. This is something you want to do. This is something you're going to do. And not everybody's able to do it. So, I had a pleasure of speaking with all of you guys. NASHA, it was a pleasure talking to you. I know he mentioned before that y'all are going to do a movie. It's surrounded around children. Isn't that right, JB?
It's 100% children.
100% children. So NASHA, how are you going to go about orchestrating that thing? Finding all the children for the movie.
So right now we're in pre-development, and we're going to audition. We're going to go audition and allow them to have fun first and foremost, because it's fun, and bring out the characters and have fun in the process, and prayerfully instill something in them while they're at the same time teaching us, because we never know it all and we're always learning. So
absolutely learn something new every day. Now I know from the show, some were asking, how do they go about auditioning? Will that be on the website that they can find that, or is that something you guys are putting out there?
So JB has a Instagram and a website, jbstarpresents.tv. Just keep follow the Instagram, and you'll find out more information about when we start auditions. My Instagram is at NASHA SHANDRI, which is my name, just the @ and we'll post, and we'll start posting for that information. Yep. So you got to stay connected.
Definitely have to. I hope the individuals that were on before is looking today, because they did have a lot of questions, but JB did tell us it was in your hands. This is your baby. So, I said I'll ask when you come on today. So I'll definitely, keep a lookout so I can make sure everyone is aware of the auditions. Are these auditions going to be virtual or actually face-to-face?
Well, right now with the Delta version of Corona, we're not going to say anything. We just want to see how everything is going, because we want to make sure first and foremost that everyone is safe. But we'll see as we get closer into it. But the main thing to do right now is just get connected with us, both of us, one of us, stay connected with you, and we can get the information to them.
Okay. Now, all the viewers, y'all hear it from yourself, from NASHA. Make sure you guys stay connected. Follow the pages so you'll stay in the know. If you have a child that want to act, or children, multiple children, hey, all of them might get it. You never know. You won't know until you try. So if you don't mind, NASHA, one more time, how can they reach, or how can they follow to keep in touch with everything that's going on?
All right, so you can follow at www.jbstarpresents.tv. And then you can also follow at NASHA Chandri. I'm on the same Instagram is the main place to follow me. And those are the two main places. And then JB's Instagram too, which is the same JB Star at JB Star. Am I correct, JB?
JB Star 1034, but it's easier just to go to the website.
Website, okay. So the website and my Instagram at Nasha Chandri, and then you can find out. So at the end of the day, the thing that Nasha said was connect, connect, connect.
Connect, connect, connect. Spread the word. Don't be stingy.
Right, don't be stingy. I mean, I started when I was when I was in elementary. I started off acting as a sugar plum fairy.
Wow.
So, you know, the whole and I was a really, really chunky child. So so that was my first like introduction like to the stage. And then just from there, I remember one play, I forgot all my lines as a kid.
Really?
But, oh,
on
yeah.
stage?
Oh yeah. It was horrible. But I mean, we just stayed with it. It was so bad, I forgot the whole line. So all I said was,
Well, see, that comes with something, you know, what someone is meant for, because you were able to still just give them something, regardless if it was humming. You didn't run off the stage.
And then the other actor looked, and then finally they like pulled it back together. But I mean, hey, and that's what we do. The beautiful thing about film is you can cut. But
Right.
on stage,
Wait, you cannot.
You know, Nasha, you never told me about that. As likewise, I never told you about FREMA. Catch this. So you're familiar with who Al Green is?
Al Green.
It's old school. So when I was in the 9th grade, I was in this talent show, and I was supposed to sing "Always and Forever." You know, Heat Wave, "Always and Forever." That song. And so I practiced weeks and weeks. And the day of, I decided I'm going to change my song to Al Green, a song called "Belle." I took my happy butt up on that stage with my 31 flavor Baskin and Robbins and corduroy pants. I looked out, and all I seen was 600 sets of yellow teeth, and I couldn't remember one word other than Belle. And all I said was Belle. They laughed at me so hard. Oh my God, they laughed. I didn't want to go to school Monday. I didn't all day, every day. They just laughed. Belle, hey Belle, hey. You know. And so when she said that, it brought back so many memories.
Wow, it's good that y'all want to keep it going, though. You know, like neither one of y'all ran off the stage.
Well, I'm amazed because when she and I did Contrarily Speaking, it's written by Cedric Nettles. I directed and played the leading role, Senator Andre Sinclair. I sent her the lines to a scene we did together in the final scenes. I thought I sent it the night before, but I think, Nasha, you said I sent it to you that morning, right? And she even had to do some words in Spanish. And she drove down from Columbia, from Charlotte to Columbia, bam, just nailed it. Yeah, she wasn't doing that.
Practicing in the car, Nasha?
Practicing the whole time, talking to my kids in the lines. They're like, huh? You know what I mean?
Are you fluent in Spanish? Or that's just something you were able to do? Really?
So not at all.
Oh wow.
No
I've been so
habla
nervous.
español.
Look, un momento, por favor. That's all I can give you.
Look, but I know it's 1 minute, please, right? But no, yeah, it was just you make it happen if you want it. You make it happen, and you pray for grace.
Yeah. And see, that's why you're his right hand woman, lady, girl, because you go with it. He know he can depend on you. That's good to have.
Yeah. My cast and staff, like Reggie, this is our 5th thing doing together, and he's just a chameleon. He can adjust to whatever the role is. And just I intentionally expand his character because we have great chemistry as well on set, and I just want to be able to work with him and have him there, and all of them, Ernest, Benzel, Joyce, Passion, Rebecca, just the energy that I get from them. See, my background is theater. And so that instant gratification that you get from theater, a lot of actors, when we're doing film, some of them want to clear the room. I don't want to clear the room. I want everybody in there because I feed off of that energy, and that just gives me more strength, and I just go with it.
Make you want to keep going.
And Chris was the same way. Christopher Emmanuel, he's off right now working on a project with Tyrese Gibson, but he's from Black Lightning. He'll pick up his phone, read the scene, and just spit it back.
Wow.
Like he's been studying it for months. It's amazing.
That's amazing. And JB, you're blessed to have, individuals, as you say, your family, in your corner, and to have come across them, because they seem like some very great, great people. So that's definitely amazing.
Yeah,
I see that.
I am blessed. I am definitely blessed, and that's why that moving forward, the first people I call, I'm like, hey, let's do this, praying that they're not doing something else or just don't have any interest,
Right.
Yeah,
Tamika said, let's see. She said, you guys were all great. Nasha and Rebecca played their part so well till I didn't want to like them for real. I enjoyed Passion D's performance and Joyce's word. SARAI and her grandpa made me cry. Oh, I can't wait to finish it. She said she can't wait till the next movie. Quanta Nicole said that the movie was awesome. Hold on, I thought I clicked on it. I didn't. The movie was awesome, and everyone did an awesome job. It's a must-see movie. I have watched it a few times. Definitely keeps you on edge, and LOL have making you all kinds of faces throughout the movie.
It's a great feeling when somebody tell me. I probably had 15 different people, maybe more, tell me that they've watched it at least 3 times. That's a great feeling when somebody's saying, I like it that much that I've watched it multiple times, and we've submitted for 11 film festivals. So we're praying that, and the biggest one being the Sundance, praying that we're selected, and even if we don't place or win in the Sundance, just being selected is a big thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think this young lady was having problems. I think she was trying to probably find it on YouTube, but you probably need to go to the website. Is that correct? To view the movie? Yes, ma'am. The name GZDRE4EV. I'm sorry if I messed it up, but you have to go to the website to actually view the movie. And Nasha, if you don't mind, can you just give them that website one more time?
So it's www.jbstarpresents, and that's PRESENTS.TV.
Great. So yes, you can find it there. Make sure y'all go check it out. Make sure you share it with others. Let them know about the website. Hello, Melvin. Thank you for tuning in. Hello, Ron Brown. I believe he probably was speaking with you, JB. There's your brother?
Yeah, that's my brother.
Okay.
It is my brother.
It registered the Brown. He said, you guys are awesome. Cats. All right. Well, I appreciate you guys so much. Again, for just taking the time. I know you guys are busy, probably have some scripts to read, and here I am wanting to run my mouth with you guys. So I thank you so much for that. JB, thank you for sharing your cast members with me, allowing them to come on and talk to me. Nasha, thank you so much for orchestrating it, pulling people up on the panel. I appreciate you as well. You guys down there, Benzel, I know I missed somebody, Passion, Joyce, SARAI, Ernest, all you guys, thank you so much. Rebecca, I appreciate you for coming on. Gail said, I totally agree with Quan and Nicole. The movie was outstanding. Yeah, I got to finish this.
Thank you. And for those who live in the Barnwell area, Joyce actually have DVD copies that they can purchase there and in the Hampton.
I'm talking about living in Barnwell. I did not mean to say that.
You're in Orangeburg, aren't you?
Yeah, I work near Barnwell.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And then down in the Allendale, Hampton area, Spin Bad Records and tapes. But yeah, I'm not just saying this because I produced it, but it is a good movie. And for me, what I always try to do with my work is have a takeaway.
Right.
Something that makes you think like what's his name? Arsenio Hall used to say something that make you go, In the last 5 years, I have produced 4 movies, and each one of them have their own takeaway. To Love the Soul of a Woman, which is breached 533,000 views.
Wow.
It is about an abused man. I play the part of an abused man. So my woman is whooping my butt. And but even though I fought and killed in Bosnia, I'm a martial arts expert. But when it comes to her, I'm a little puppy. So yeah, there's definitely a takeaway. I think we've lost our hostess with the mostest. You're buffering, FREMA, if you're still there. Oh, Nasha, you're going to have to take over. You're going to have to be the
add something else to the resume. But just to piggyback off what you said, yeah, the movie is awesome. Like I said before, it's just one of those movies where you think you know something and all of a sudden it turns left. So definitely need to watch it multiple times.
And help me.
That first time you'll miss something.
Please help me not forget anybody. We have Nyana and SHMESHA. Who else am I forgetting? Nyana Prince, who plays more so the main narrator, and SHMESHA, who plays Melanie, her roommate. And then I'm not even going to begin to try to name all of the 30 kids that we have. Little Maddie, who my character saves, dives into the water and saves.
Right. And like you said, we had a host of kids for the pool scene. And then Denise's children, the kids that played Denise's children.
Absolutely. So mad love for all of y'all. If we miss you, we didn't dish you.
Right. Everyone who helped out in the church scene was congregation, everyone that was in the lounge, all of our students, my students, your students.
Yes, the locations. The Villa, My House Bar and Grill. What is it? Elmabo Terrace, Christ Mission Church, L&D Flowers.
L&D Flowers, and also the snow cones, not snow cones, the cotton candy.
Oh yeah, Sweet Life.
Sweet Life, right. Sweet Life.
Love the Sweet Life.
Right.
Yeah.
And all of the crew.
Yes, all the crew, Real Therapy, our director of photography, Max Staten, our line producer, and technical director, Colette Darby.
Yes.
Yes.
Kept us in line.
Yeah, yes. It wouldn't let me dive across the wall. I wanted to dive across the wall. The producer reminded me to mention "Love Me with My Clothes On," which is a romantic comedy. I chose that one next because I want to show people that I can do more than just the whole violence and the arguing and this kind of thing. So it's really funny. It's really romantic. It's really sensuous kind of, but it really has a funny edge. It's that too was a stage play that I did. I thought we were going to get the opportunity to. There's our host. We've been going on without you.
We had your back, FREMA. We were
Thank
rolling
you
with
so
it.
much.
We had
See,
your
that's
back.
what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I was
We
so
had you.
busy talking to you guys, I didn't even notice in the corner that my laptop was going dead until it just said floop. No.
Nasha took over. She was running things. She was running things.
Appreciate it.
We were just talking about "Love Me with My Clothes On," the next romantic comedy.
Okay.
I'm
ready to see that one. I love a good comedy.
Yeah, I just wanted to show folks that I can be funny too. That not just the whole serious forbidden love thing. So
yeah, because I definitely seen some seriousness. How you popped up. I don't know who house you ended up in. You had the hat and the glasses on, and he actually covered himself up with the lady. Like do you know? I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe he did that.
Oh yeah, that was comedian Jake Staley. Yeah.
I was taken back.
yeah, that was comedian Jake Staley. I was expanding on my character a little bit, just developing some of the darker sides of who he is.
Right.
Because Dennis is a well-to-do, upscale icon of a Black man.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, there are these dark sides to him that says, okay, I'm this good guy right here, but don't mess with me.
Right.
I got a little something for you over here.
Yeah, I learned that. I learned that from the movie. I said, oh, okay. So the attorney, something's going on here. I'm gonna figure it out tonight because I'm finishing this movie.
Well, make sure you give us a shout when you do.
I sure will. Most definitely. Thank y'all for holding it down through this mishap here.
It's multi-talented Nasha right there.
Thank you, Nasha. I appreciate it. I owe you one.
We doing what we do, right? I got
right.
you, girl. I got you.
I appreciate that. But you guys, I'm gonna give you your Wednesday back again. Thank y'all so much. I enjoyed it. Great conversation, great people. JB, again, thank you so much for sharing them with me and allowing them to come on. Nasha, thank you, and thanks for holding it down. Look at there. See how we help sisters helping each other out. I appreciate that.
But that's what we do. But thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for the platform. Thank you for sharing your gift and inspiring people. Because just by you doing this show, you're inspiring.
Yes, that's my goal.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
it. Yes.
Thank you so much. All right. As we always say, go ahead. I'm sorry.
She says she wanted to do a cameo in one of the up and coming movies.
Yes. Don't forget about me, Nasha.
Oh, we see you. I see you.
Okay. As we always say on Let's Sip and Talk with FREMA, peace and love.
Peace. Thank you.